Okay. I know you're messing with me, Donald. Good night, kings and queens. Thank you for making it here with Passive Queen Markup. We used to do them on Mondays, but now we're doing them on Tuesdays. So, if you love the information that I'm giving out, please subscribe to the channel because this is where all of our beginner, intermediate stuff that you can just go plug into and then connect with me after for anything that's just not clear to you. My YouTube channel is for all of you guys. It's not for me. And I want you guys to utilize it on top of you guys being connected. Okay. Um, this is for everybody on the call. Before you start even looking at a chart, the first thing you want to do is go and look for news. Today is Tuesday. This is Forex Factory. We have FX Book. We have a few different things that we can go and look for when it comes to news. News affects the market. Before you even think about looking at a chart, you need to go understand what's going on in the market for the next 24 hours. Okay. So as of right now, this is Tuesday. What is over? Um, 12:33 a.m. We got Aussie. All my people that trade Asia, Aussie moves, JPY moves, GBPs, they do a little something, something. Um, Asian session is typically our accumulation phase, or you can catch like NAS, one of these other pairs that move really, really fast to move slow in a steady pace. As long as you catch the trend is your friend. Okay. So if you're in Aussie around Asian time, you need to be out the markets at least by 11 o'clock because they got news at 12:30. That's a red folder. Red folders, orange folders, you want to be cautious of those because they're gonna move the market. Whether if they're in the front pair or they're the co-pair. When I say the co-pair, the secondary pair. Like they have Euro JPY. JPY is the co-pair. It's the secondary pair, the main pair in the front. So no matter how you look at it, if you're just beginning to trade and you're really not following that pair, get out of that trade by 11 o'clock. 3 a.m. we have all of these are yellow folders. So I mean you can know what's going on in the market, but it's really not going to move the market much, okay? At all. Whatever the market's going to do, the market makers are going to make sure that it does just what they want it to do. Form their M's, their W's, consolidate, do whatever they do, hit stop lunch. That's what they're going to do, okay? So tomorrow morning, we are really clear until 1 p.m. USD. 9 a.m. we have CAD orange folder. 9:30 in the morning, that's USD. That's crude oil inventory. Red folder at 1 o'clock. Okay. That's the things you need to be leery of. You can literally go in and scroll on a folder if you want to be really technical to find out exactly what is going on at that time and the predictions and things like that. Me, literally, um, I'm I'm a different type of trader. I take risks, but I'm not gonna teach you guys to take risks. Okay. I've been trading well enough. I get into the information to figure out like if they have a positive outlook and the interest rate hasn't moved yet, different things of that nature I can correlate to see if it's still going to keep going the way it's going or not. And sometimes I play, sometimes I don't, but I like news. If you're going to deal with it, I'm honestly speaking, some people tell beginners um to stay out the market when it happens. I would suggest that too. But if you've been trading with me for a couple of months and if you've been trading with me, if you've been under my mentorship and I've been helping you and we have a connection, I teach you to trade like I trade. So you already know if you're going to look at it the way that I look at it. Typically, if you're somebody that I'm just running into, I would not tell you to trade news because I don't know what you've been taught. And I'm just not going to tell you to do that. So literally, if you're on this call, you know which way to go with news. Okay. Now, besides that, before we even start looking at the charts, ladies and gentlemen, $50 to $100 accounts, you can start off with. You definitely can. But the thing about it, a $50 to $100 account, you can only take 2 to 3 trades on a 0.01. Please write that down. I'm tired of people inboxing mentors saying that they done lost some money in the markets. And I know darn well the Shift app is good. Patrick is good. I am good. Darfis is good. Nari is good. We have some fire traders. If you're losing, it's because you're over leveraging your account. And when I say over leveraging, you're taking too many trades. You want every trade that you see. That needs to stop. I need to put everybody on a 30 to 90 day run. If you're unsuccessful with what's going on right now, let's change that tonight. Secondly, I don't need you guys jumping all over the place with pairs. Yes, if you want to take all the trades on the Shift app, great. If you want to take, all the trades that Patrick calls in his sessions, because he has his own, take those. But be mindful of your account. If you have a $50 to $100 account, my honest opinion, take 3 trades, 0.01 lot size, your maximum, and go to TP2. Do that until you get your account up to at least $300. When you get your account up to $300, message me, message one of your mentors, and tell them I got my account up to $300. What's my next lot size? If you have a bad day, it's okay. The markets are not always nice. That's why we don't literally always say let's trade to make so much money. We want to trade another day. If the trade goes bad, right? I know personally I have a 4-figure account. So my daily max on anything is $300. If I lose $300, I'm out the markets. You have to be quick to let go of your trade. They were talking about that earlier today. You have to be quick to let go of your trades. When you know that they are going bad, it's okay. You can catch it back. But if you hold it and be in make-believe, your account going to be gone and you're still going to be funding an account and be like, oh, it's still going to go that way. No, give it up. Stop it. We're not going to do it. We're trying to save. Minimize our risk and maximize our profits. So if your account is $50 to $100, when you close for that day, that account should be at 100 to 150, 200 max. Close the account. If you're trading in the morning, if you're doing New York sessions, especially our regular Forex pairs, I don't care if it's not an indice or crypto or metal, you need to be out the market at least about 12 o'clock. You're a beginner trader. You do not need to be holding trades. Like a master call, he has 800 pip trade. If you got a $50 to $100 account, babe, I need you to take the money and run. Take the money and run until you have your account up to maybe like $500. And you can still do a 0.01, 0.2 lot size and hold it. But make sure when you guys are getting in a trade, this is another thing I want to tell y'all. Make sure when you're getting in a trade, you're not getting the trade late. And if you don't know if you're getting in a trade late, let's just say, let's go to a pair right now. All right. So let's just say I call a NAS trade, and right now the current price is 13,603. You may have caught the trade maybe 30 minutes later than when I called it. But your key is to go and look at the price that I called it, right? And if I called it at this area right here, 602, and it's in this area, and when I say in this area, I mean between 602 and 13,534.6. And why I personally say that area, because of this consolidation area that I'm seeing right here. I mean, I'm already in a trade. I'm not calling it right now. Please, guys, do not jump in any trades, please. But this is a consolidation area. This is a head. This is a shoulder. This can be another shoulder, but this is the 1 hour time frame. So it has the potential to be able to come back down into this area. Why do I say that? It's because this right here. This is a consolidation accumulation area, 1 hour time frame. So she does. If you see that, if you hear me, I didn't call it, but if I was to call it, and you missed it, right? As long as you're above this 50 moving average right here, take it. And your stop loss, literally, honestly speaking, from me, if I was to call this trade, my stop loss would be here. I don't trade with stop loss, but I'm not going to teach y'all that. I'm just saying. Because if you're going to take my trades, most of you guys going to over leverage. I don't care what I say. I understand it. It is what it is. I've done it too many times. So I know you're going to do it. If you don't do it, then you're not a trader. If you don't blow an account, you're not a trader. You're a copy and paster. And we want everybody to become a trader. Okay? So that's one thing else I want to speak on. If anybody calls it in the shift app or whatever, focus on the price. If you don't know which way it's going on, go to the chart. This is an uptrend. If it was a downtrend, it'll be opposite from this. If this is sounding like Chinese to you, that means you do not need to be trading in a live account right now. You need to be trading in a demo account. You need to be in your back office in the Shift app under Mastery. It has beginner videos for you guys to, like literally take it, and it's not going to be overwhelming for you. These sessions that I have, these sessions that Patrick and Aaron and different mentors are having, is for your benefit. Please, please plug in, because this is very easy for you to catch. It's just movements, M's and W's and things of that nature, okay? So I need y'all to drop some pairs in the chart for me, in the chat for me. The first 2 pairs I see, that's the pairs we're going over. I'm not going over indices because most people cannot trade them, and I don't want to scare off our beginners. All right, get to the chat. All right, y'all on that EU. Here y'all go with that GBP. Well, I knew somebody was gonna call that GBP. All right, y'all. So we got EU first, and then we got GG. That's the 2 pairs we're gonna go over tonight. We can call other pairs next week, but these are 2 that we're gonna go through. We're gonna take our time and get through them. And I'm just gonna break down a top-down analysis, how I look at any chart, any market. It doesn't matter. Euro USD. All right, so let's take all the indicators off. We can go through that in a minute, but me, I trade raw price action. I look at my indicators just for other confluences and confirmations, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to start off on the daily time frame. We see what price currently is at this moment. Let me put a line there. Horizontal line. Why can't I see it? Okay, so this is what price currently is right now. All right, I don't want that color. I guess we'll do purple. These colors on this empty photo don't be cute, y'all. All right, so the first thing that we do when you're looking at your daily, you want to know what price currently is, first of all. And then after that, you're looking for resistance and support. Anybody knows what resistance is? Anybody knows what support is before I speak?
Yes, the floor and the ceiling.
You said the floor. What you say is the ceiling?
Floor and the ceiling. So resistance is the ceiling, and support is the floor.
Okay, you are correct, my baby. All right, so it's just basically a floor and a ceiling, right? And on the higher time frames, you want to see where your horizontal line, like this purple line that I'm putting up, you want to see where this horizontal line is, it has respected the floor and the ceiling, which is meaning support and resistance on the higher time frames, right? So as of right now, we already know what price is. What we want to do now is find areas where we have support and resistance. And I'm going to show y'all exactly what I mean by that. All right. I like this area. Why do I like this area? You right click, left click. As you can see right here, this is the floor. Support. One, the more the better, okay? And this is on the daily. So that is one floor, two floors, one ceiling, candle, candle, flow, flow, floor, support and resistance. What is it doing when it gets back to the area? It's going back up. This is another channel right here. Faked out, came back in. Faked out, came back in. Zone. That's it's accumulation. It's consolidation. How many pips is this in between this consolidation? Let's see something. All right, stop playing. Right quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, let's go back. So that's 161, 165 pips on a daily that it consolidated for, back up, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Over a month. Right here. You know what I mean? You want to see it on a bigger scale because when it breaks out, it's game over. This is the daily, y'all. Look at this. It consolidated for all that time. And then after she broke out, and this ain't the whole top down analysis, y'all. I just want to explain different stuff on different levels from daily all the way into the smaller microscopic level. Okay, guys? So this was, come on, stop. I want to go this way. I want to see how many days that was. Hold on. Right, left. Push her down. All right. I want to see how many days this was on this rise. After she broke out this area, that I want to see how many pips that is. Because in the consolidation area, we already know she was a nice little bit. That was 454 pips, y'all, when she broke out on a daily. So when you marking your resistance and your supports, you also seeing consolidations, right? Just like we see them on a 15-minute and an hour to be able to enter the market. So that's one area right here. When I mark on a daily, I try to do at least 2 at the bottom of price and 2 at the top. Why? Because most of you guys are really not holding trades for a long time, and we just want to make sure that you collectively being able to get 20, 50 pips a day, you know, and be able to just learn and be able to trust your own analysis, whether it's in a demo or regular, without being over stressed out and don't know when to get out of the trade or how long to hold it. Okay. So besides this area right here, all right, I like this area, but I gotta find an area of resistance. Let's see how we got an area of resistance, y'all. On mark right here. And let's backtrack. And this is back testing, y'all. If you heard the term back testing and you don't know what that means, it's basically you marking up an area in your current time, but you're looking in the past to see if price has respected that area. And when I'm talking about price, I'm talking about these candles. She went up. That's the candles going up. That's price. She went down. That means price is going down. She's consolidating and she's not moving. She's just staying there. It's consolidation. It's accumulation before the distribution phase. Okay. Let's see how far we got to go back to see if we see some action. All right. Let's see something. All right, here we go. So let's see if she respecting over here like she was respecting where we at. Okay, we got some areas. All right. So what I see here, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling, support floor, support floor, support floor, resistance ceiling, resistance ceiling. This is a good area. We good. Don't have to look no more. Okay. So now we're gonna go back to the beginning and we're gonna look for hours at the top. We got our two areas here. We're gonna go up to the top and then we're gonna go down to the 4 hour. Oh, here we go. Let's go to the weekly and push this thing over so I can get back. Okay, good. Now let's get back to the daily. All right. So now remember, this is where price is, and we're going above. Let's open it up so most people can see. All right. Grab a line. All right. This is a lot of. All right. This is an area. Why I would say this is an area, even though they peeked through, that's beautiful. That was beautiful right there. That was two railroads, okay? If you don't know what a railroad is, that means that's a negative and a positive, a red and a green, a up and a down candle being almost identical. This one here, this is a bullish engulfing. This is a bearish engulfing. In this area right here, the same area where they channeled that was a peak of interest, but not really just even that at all. I wouldn't have marked this area for that. Okay, it would have been higher. But what I did like is because price respected that area. Okay, but what we do see here, we have a support floor right here. That's a wick right there. That's price where it hit. Here we go again. Both of these candles, they stopped in this area, coinciding with these over here. That's what I see as well. Here we go again. Area, candle stop, wick. Here we go. Resistance support. Resistance support. Resistance ceiling. Resistance ceiling. Resistance ceiling. That's a good area for me on a dip. All right. I'm gonna look at the chat in a moment, guys. Give me 1 second. All right. Not too much. I gotta see what. Okay, this is the area, but I also want to go in the back for this one though. Oh, want me to press it again? Okay, all right, all right, all right. So here's another area. I want it down right there. Price. You want your price on point, especially when you find your resistance and support areas. You want it on that area. Okay, guys. Once again, we got all this come through here. That's price respecting that. But what I like right here, we got our support floor, boom. Support floor, boom. Candles coming through. So resistance ceiling, support floor, doji, support floor, wick through. I like that area. I don't even want to look no more. Now let's go down to the 4 hour, and I'm about to look at the chat, guys. Sound like my baby up, y'all. Yep. He's gonna be a stripper, guys. He don't like to wear no clothes, okay? Don't judge me.
Is it possible to blow up your screen a little bit to see the candles better?
You can't see?
They're really small.
Hold on.
On my end, I don't know about everybody else.
Can y'all see my screen good enough, guys?
Yes.
Oh,
That's cool. I see it.
oh, you on the phone, Yana?
No, I'm on my laptop.
I don't know why. Hold on, girl. I don't like that. Let me see. Oh no. See what you're doing to me, girl? We can't do this. I don't know what you're doing, but we got a recording. We can open it up wide on that, okay? I don't want to lose where we at.
No
All
worries.
right. Let's go down to the 4 hour, y'all. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna change our color. Horizontal line. Same thing we did on the daily. what we're doing now is we're finding those little crevices that we didn't see on a bigger time frame. Okay, we'll change the color accordingly. So right where price is, now we're gonna find us two spots above and two spots below. That's giving us what? Resistance and support. I like this area. I need to change the color. Um, let's do a pink. All right, cool. All right. So reason why I picked this area, kings and queens. Let me right click so no more lines come up and open it up for you all. If y'all can understand, we're only looking for areas that have support and resistance at the same area of price, right? So here we go here. Hold on, I want to open it up. I want to push that down. All right. Once again, it's very technical about your price. Your price is your money. Okay, honey? All right. Why I chose this, as you can see here, once again, here we go. Floor, ceiling, ceiling. All these wicks through with price. Ceiling, floor, floor. All this wick through price. Floor. That's a good area. 4 hour time frame. Now let's look for us another area in this scenario right here. Let's get us a line. All right, same thing. We already know we're looking for resistance and support. Let's right click. I want this area right here. I know this is a nice little area. I want her. Get a line. Yeah, I want you. We were just speaking volumes. You right there. That part. I like the area. All right. Now let's go down below and find us two areas below price. And then we're gonna go down to the 1 hour. If you don't have time to mark up your chart, you don't have time to be trading. This kind of quarter this is, but I'm gonna look for another area in the past, and I'm telling you guys why. At this area here, we got floor, floor, but our ceiling was missed by a centimeter, as y'all can see. If y'all can't see, there we go. It didn't quite make it to the area. So if I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the right way. I want to see where she at in the past. Okay, we got action, Jason. I don't want that one. Stop. There you go. Right, left. All right. So the last time price was in this area, kings and queens, was between August and November of what, 2021? Yep, 2021. We're gonna open it up a little bit. I know that might hurt some of y'all eyes, so we're not gonna go through all these areas. I just want to show y'all about going back into the past, right? Because if it's stopping at that area, if it's consolidating at that area, if it's hitting a price point at that area, 9 times out of 10 is respecting price from the past. Solidified spot for uptrend, downtrend, vice versa. Okay, so let's go back. All right, I like that area. Keep in mind, guys, these are like your take profits, right? These are your stop losses and your take profits, because you know if it breaks that area, and it goes the opposite way, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. It's gonna be like, oh, really? Be like, yeah, really. All right, not too much. It's wicking through. This is the wick area. We gotta see if something's in the past, cause it's very wicky right there. But I like that. This area right here, all of this right here, the floor, ceiling, 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 is just speaking something to me. I'm gonna keep that area. And I want this one, and we gone. We're gonna go to the 1 hour. And then we're gonna get technical. Well, not technical. All right, here we go. It's the 4 hour. Now let's go down to the 1 hour. Now look, as we get in on smaller time frames, do y'all see something? Look at this. Let me close it up. Look at even how we came from the daily and now we're on the 1 hour. And look how price is respecting where I put those lines at. And y'all be trying to figure out how you get a take profit and a stop loss. Ain't that cute? I think I like that, y'all. I like that. All right. Let's get to the 1 hour. Now, what we're doing on the 1 hour, we're doing the same thing we did on the 4 hour in the daily. We're looking for where price is respected what? I want to see something in the chat. What we looking for?
It's
Support and
respecting.
resistance.
Right.
Okay, thank you, Blaze. Thank you, Yana. Okay, so that's what we're looking for in the hour. Let me grab a horizontal line. All right, so this is what price currently is. Okay, her right there. We already know the model, so I'm not gonna keep opening this up. We about to get in here. All right, I'm gonna put this on yellow. All right, I'm gonna look at the chat in a minute, babies. All right, I like this area. God bless you. God bless the baby. That's real close. That ain't. That right there. All right. So guys, this is all the way down to the 1 hour. Give me 1 second. Let me go see if he's gonna look at something he wanna look at on TV. If not, then he coming back in the room. All right. I'm back, y'all. All right. So now since we've marked up on a higher time frame, right? Let's go back over here. What do we see as of right now? How many people can tell me what trend we in right now before I even start using anything? Anybody know what trend we in? Drop it in the chat.
Uptrend.
Okay, good. A lot of people know. Okay, all right, we got some traders on here. Some real traders know what a trend is. That's what I'm saying. All right, cool. All right, so let's go grab us a trend line. I don't use trend lines anymore. I can see it with my eye, but until you train your eye to be able to, you know, see if it breaks a certain area, if it's this or that, then you please use it. I use it sometimes, but then I take it off, you know. All right, so we already know right here on the hourly, she's consolidating. We see that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we see that. Let's see the last time she was at this area right here. All right, that was March 21st, 2019. Huh? No, that can't be right. March 19th, 2021. There we go. All right. So she can do what she's in the uptrend. Literally looking at this, this is, and this is the hour. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the daily, y'all. I'm cheating, y'all. All right. So look, let me open this up so y'all can see what I'm saying. Why is this thing playing with me? Need to open you up. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so guys, look at this. On a daily, technically, right now, she on a downtrend. Hold on. Let me remove that. I'm not deleting the lines, but I'm gonna open it up wide enough. Okay. So on the daily, all right. So on the daily, she on a downtrend. This is how you do a top-down analysis to know where you at in the markets at all times. All right. So right now on the 4 hour, on this trend line, we know she's on a downtrend. She's in the area where we have marked the major resistance and support. Me, I don't trade EU no more, but me personally, looking at this on a 4 hour, she might not go too much further before she drop them panties, okay? Your TPs are gonna be these areas, these yellow, these pink, these yellow, these pink, these yellow, these pink, into this line here. Once she gets to this area, you can expect the reaction. Why? Because the candlesticks told me so. That's why you do a top-down analysis to understand where the market can go and what the options that you have, right? So this is the 4 hour. This is what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. And as you can see on the daily, she was on a downtrend. But on the 4 hour, what did she do? She gave us an uptrend, right? Let's go to the 1 hour. Right now, she's consolidating. On this area here, this is a peak of interest. This is basically our floor for what we see at the immediate space right here in this hourly at this moment right here. This is what we see. We don't care about what happened in the past. We worrying about the last 24 hours if we're thinking about jumping in the markets on trying to get us some money right now without holding. Intraday trading, that's a whole nother subject we can jump on. We could do a whole different call for that. But right now, we just want to understand what we're seeing. And if it doesn't all coincide together, you sit on your hands, right? Okay, so this is the 1 hour. We got an uptrend. But once again, this is an area to watch. Why? Can anybody tell me why?
Because the direction could change.
Right now, she's in. Right now, she's in a
Solid.
very peculiar spot. Why can I say that? Because on a daily, she's on downtrend, and on the 4 hour and the 1 hour, she's on the uptrend. But in the midst of that, we have a trend line that's right here. Price tends to respect the trend line, especially when you're drawing it on a higher level, not a smaller, but a higher level, because you can actually counter trend a trade. If you know it's an overall sell, but you want to hold it to that overall TP, and that TP can be 10,000 pips, but you're going to hold that thing for weeks and days at end. That's patience, right? But you can counter trend like right now on a buy temporarily until what? She hits the trend line. Take your profit and see she's going to do one or two things. And y'all can watch it tonight. I don't trade EU, okay? But y'all can watch it tonight. So EU is a New York pair. She could do some manipulation. She gonna move, period, but she's gonna move stagnant. She is a New York pair. Don't be trying to throw no Dumbo lights on London and Asian and all that. Have fun. In London going into New York, you can catch it some, you know. But in the midst of this right now, she's consolidating. She's just literally a no trade zone. No trade zone. She has to do a, let me get a marker. That is not it. Uh, where's the marker, y'all? All right, here we go. So you want the brush? Yeah, we could do the brush. All right. So what she's gonna do when she breaks out, and this is on the hourly time frame. The only time I would think about touching her, she has to break. She has to break above this trend line, retest it, and give me bullish momentum. That's for the buy, right? Now for the sell, she has to break this, come back some type of way. You heard me? Once she break this, I just literally, me to be honestly safe, I ain't dog. It's just an hourly time frame. You can go down on the 15 minute and enter her even on a smaller level, right? But this is what you're looking for. You're looking for a break and retest if she's gonna continue up. If she break this consolidation, I mean, the way I trade, I ain't telling y'all what to do now, but I'm just saying, okay? This is what I do. All right. So, what I would personally do, I will put be a sell stop there. Now, I'm telling y'all, don't in my inbox talking about no EU. I don't trade it. I'm just showing y'all some on y'all pair that y'all wanted me to talk about. All right. So that is going to be 1.18657. I don't know who said it, but somebody said it. Okay. So that's your little sell stop. And if you're looking for her to go up, I want her to break, come back because they have this trend line here. And I don't want you to go into a buy and go to sleep and wake up in red because you just thought. You want to react to what the market gives you. Okay? Now let's look at the 30 minutes and see what she's doing on the 30 minutes. She's consolidating. 15 minute consolidating. 5 minutes definitely consolidating. Okay? So in the midst of that, let's look at the daily. Let me see if I see any M's or W's. I like to look for M's and W's. I hope we find an M or a W tonight. Okay. Right click so that nothing come on the screen and I don't have to remove nothing. Hmm. She is on the downtrend. Let me see that. And on the weekly, she coming back down. Y'all see all those areas we marked on a smaller time frame? How bushed up they are? But what do you see? One, two, three rejections in this area. So maybe on a monthly, it's a lot of resistance and support in this area. Same thing from the bigger time frame down to the smaller time frame. You feel me? And when you want to get into the market, you're going to go on a smaller time frame when you know which way it's going. So right now on the weekly, she can be coming back down to TP1 here. and then her next TP will be somewhere in this area. I'll take it to that one. And if she breaks, then I'm gonna take her down to that one. I hope I'm not confusing anybody. I'm about to look at the chat in 1 minute. All right. So honestly speaking, I see a downtrend, y'all. I'm going through it again before we go to the next pair, and then we can answer questions and stuff like that for you guys. It doesn't take long to mark up analysis. We're not gonna be here all night with all the extra talking. We about to get to the meat and potatoes so I could go chill out with my son and take a nap, you know, and help anybody that needs help till 10 o'clock. All right. So that's what I'm seeing. She's at a major area of support and resistance right here, guys. The purple is the daily that we marked up. We have to see how this. Let me see. We got 8 minutes and we got 8 minutes and 46 seconds on this candle, and that's the 4 hour. We have to see how she opened, but she's a downtrend to me. I don't care what nobody else see. I'm just saying what I see. I ain't the best trader. I ain't the worst. I'm just saying. Um, yeah. All right. Yep. Let me look in the chat, and then we could get to the next spell. Anybody got a question? Unmute yourself. First person.
What I've just been struggling or with is, I guess, the last question. Like, once you get to this point and you're waiting, or you're kind of, analyzing everything, how do you still analyze if it's going to go up or down? You said if it tests the trend line, correct?
Oh, you know what? I don't, girl. This is straight raw price action. I don't have no indicators on here.
Okay.
Well, good. I'm glad that y'all saw it without the indicators.
Yeah.
And now, since you asked that, let me show you why, or show
Okay.
you another thing. Okay. So
Got
this right here, what I was just showing you guys is just raw price action. No, no indicators, nothing. I don't have the 50 on here. I hope I'm just removing the line. I just want to remove the line. Go back. Thank you. I want to remove the line. I'm about to put the indicators on. I don't use many
the
indicators.
full advance or not show something.
No, I don't use all that 100 one.
Okay.
Um, where's my 5200? All right. Right now on a 15 minute, she's consolidating. She's above the 50 moving average. That's my blue. And the reddish looking pinkish line, that's my 200. Let's look on a daily. Now, right now, she don't look like she on the uptrend, pimp. Y'all probably caught a pullback. Okay. But to me, she ain't on no no. She's not. No. She has to definitely break that for me to jump into a buy on her. Okay. My 50 moving average. That's the moving average on the daily, a 50-day basis, like the average within 50 days. And the 200 is the same. So the longer the time, the stronger the trend when it goes where it goes. Okay. And when you're utilizing the 200 with the 50, the red line, the little thick one down at the bottom, okay? This little line right here. As you can see right now, we know we drew our trend line to a downtrend. This is the daily, and she is showing us what? A downtrend. Ain't nothing up about that. Ain't nothing wrong with you catching this up here, because that's some nice little pips there, right? But if I'm looking at it, that's where we at. She's that's just like lovely. Ooh, I might trade her tonight, y'all. Who called EU?
I did.
Okay, girl, good. Yeah. And look at the 4 hour. She's under my 200. When I say 200, I like the 200. That is my brick wall. If you're below, you selling. If you are above, you buying. If you break and retest, you going the other way. Simple. I'm not about to talk about I hope the trade go my way. No, I'm not. I'm about to get the hell up out of here and find an entry to go the other way. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna understand that we're gonna react to what the market is giving us. Yay. I'm waiting. I wouldn't even touch this right now. I'm waiting. Well,
Yeah.
y'all waiting, but yeah, that's right now. That's the wait zone. This is consolidation, all right here.
So you wouldn't, I guess, schedule or order it just yet because it's too soon.
No, but I mean, you can. I mean, if you're aggressive, I'm aggressive. So if you have that risk tolerance, you can. Now, if you are, honestly speaking, like I said before,
I
this is the 30 minute. You could put a buy limit, and this is just what I would do if I was going to just be aggressive. Okay, hypothetically speaking, I will put a buy limit at 1.18801. My stop loss will be 1.18631. And my TP1 will be 1.19123. My TP2 will be 1.19462.
so you don't
My
use the tool.
TP3 would be 1.19615. Now what you say, Yana?
Sorry, you don't use that tool. Then I don't know what it's called, but that one that is that the
No.
Fibonacci that
I,
shows.
you want to see a Fibonacci, but I don't need that.
I mean, I don't, either way. I mean, I'm still trying to test what works best for me. I've only seen that way, so I like the way that you're doing it too, where you just kind of eyeing it.
I just get it really simple because, like I said, I trade off a raw price action. All the indicators, that's just extra confluence in the market. You don't need all that to trade. You really don't. Girl, look, I done had 6 different moving averages, full this and this. Can I even see the screen, Jesus?
It gets so messy.
Right. And to each his own, but if you can train your eye to see it without of all that, I think to me that's the easiest way that I think people get it. That's just people that, you know, are with me, should I say. All right. So if you were to take it down for the sale, if you were to take it down to the sale, I don't trust none of this, man. I don't trust none of this. If she come down here, you could be aggressive to put her up here at 1.18657, and your stop loss is gonna be tight. It's gonna be right above this structure right here. And let me push this down and see. All right, your stop loss is gonna be at 1.18803. But I want to tell you something too. EU can activate, especially in the middle of London. Honestly speaking, she can activate in the middle of London, go this way, come up to hit this area, or just hit the trend line, come up wicked 25 to 50 pips, and then still go down. Market maker theory. They do what they want to do. You just have to be cautious of what the options are and which way they can go. So EU, she don't make enough money for me to risk just putting that in there, But if you want to, you could try it on your demo account, or if you want to, take it which way you think. I'm just showing you what I think, right? So you can take it on the way that you think. I just gave you 2 different scenarios, right? Your sell stop and your buy stop, whichever one you feel like you want to take. Me, honestly, I wouldn't mess with a buy until she break this trend line and come back and retest it and go up. Then she got a 4 ways to go up, right? But as you can see, I saw on the daily in the 4 hours, so I don't think she going up too much more because she's just trying to fill that void to get to that 200 on the daily. And I feel like she's going to continue to drop. That's my analysis. I'm sticking to it. right? I don't care if Timbuktu call something else. That's what I see. I'm gonna sit on my hands till it gives me what I want for the sale. If it don't give me what I want for the sale, that means my analysis was wrong. I ain't losing no money. I ain't losing no sleep. Next trade, right? So with the sale, I would definitely tell you to wait until she comes down to the 50 moving average. Literally break this area, retest. Once she gives you a nice bearish engulfing, a nice bearish candle, letting you know she about to go to them to the flow, get in there. And when you get in there, you're gonna put your stop loss here at 1.18514. Or if you want to give it a little wider stop loss, you can put it here. But that's your maximum on what you're going to lose. It's up to your risk appetite. I don't trade with stop losses until I go in profit. If I go negative into a certain way, I'm closing it. Done deal. I'm not teaching y'all that. Right? So that can be your two stop losses, a moderate stop loss, a more aggressive account stop loss. But after that, it's game over because why? We have this consolidation right here. She's gonna keep playing games. She's It's where she's going. She's gonna tell you where she's going. Okay. Any more questions on EU before we move on?
Thank you.
Look in the chat. We got three. Yes, consolidation means sideways trend. Yup, sideways trend. That is not your friend, honey. Oh, you're welcome, Shalonda. All right. Our other pair was Gigi. I wrote it down. All right. Baby, I gotta watch my money too. I'm on here with y'all. All right, here go y'all good old friend, Gigi. All right. Let me take this off. Let's go back down to the daily. Oh, she on the uptrend, babe. She's on a good uptrend. Yes, Lord. Let's see how far she been coming up. Jesus. I need to put on a 50 moving average right quick, baby. Oh, wait. Okay. Daily, she on the uptrend, y'all. 4 hour. She's respecting this 50. 4 hour. She came down. This can literally be a retest. When you know that she's going into the opposite way, you gotta wait to see her reaction, right? Because she then came down and came past. She started consolidating here. You want to see one or two things. You want to see her come back up to this 50 and respect it and come back down. Then that means she's gonna come back down to this 200. But as you can see right here, and I'm just saying this off a higher time frame, right? This right here, she rejected this area 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So she may be just coming back to retest that. That's my theory. To keep going up. This is a high right out of consolidation. This is another high, which was respected again 3 times. If y'all can see what a white line is, you can see resistance, which is ceiling 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And here's another high. So I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing. On a 1 hour, once again, what I said about our 200 moving average, it's like a brick wall. It's a brick wall. You have to, I believe I want to look in my book. Don't quote on me, guys, but I think it's 5 to 8 candles that have to be real, like candles, not consolidation, but candles to let you know that the trend has changed. So write that down. Y'all could Google it. 5 to 8 candles. If it's literally going back the opposite way, it's going to give you candles. And this is not really candles. This is just a lot of dojis. This is we got to see how this one closes right here. But this is a morning star, evening star. One of them. One goes up, one goes down. Okay, don't quote me. So, and this is consolidation right here. So she's not giving us too much of power to the downside. I wouldn't do anything with her. I want to see her break this area for her to be going down. So whatever she gonna do, if she gonna go up, let her go up. She never activated me. I'm not missing out, right? You don't want to jump into the trade because you want to get in the money. You want to wait for the money to come to you. And we saw in a higher time frame she rising, right? So I'm not looking for her to go down. Let's go to the 30 minute. Same thing. She dropped a little bit, but that's a 30 minute. And this GBP pairs, they can move. Oh my God. They're not as volatile as crypto and stuff, but they will smack you across the face too. Okay? They will take your money and they wouldn't care. All right, here we go again. So as of right now, she is under the 50 on the 15 minute. So she can sell right now. That's just what I'm saying. Even though I told y'all on a higher time frame, that's how you can either scalp the market to make money, or you can wait for the overall trend and get in for a longer ride, right? And why I say that is because our 200 moving average is up here and our 50 moving average is here. And she rejected right here. So she's going down. We have to see what she's going to do because she can consolidate in this area because this is a consolidation area. And I want to see if I can find an M or a W. I like my M's and W's, yo. All right. So,
For your moving average, the red and blue lines,
mhm.
what does it mean if one, the blue's on top or the red's on top or vice versa, or if they cross?
So your blue is your 50 moving average. You want price to be above your 50 moving average or below if it's selling. But the way that you want your lines to be, if she's literally in a true trend, see how she's in a downtrend right now and she's below the 50? That's where you want her at. Or you can catch her if you see that she's a downtrend. You can catch her once what? The 50 moving average crosses below the 200. And then you look to see what's going on with price to the left. Me personally, I ought to put a sell stop there without even seeing this. That's what I would have did.
So if price is above the 50 moving average,
She buying,
it's buying. Okay.
and if she's below, she's selling. Now keep in mind the 200 is a brick wall. Like I said, it's like the man of power, the hour. As you can see, price was above, it crossed over, price dropped, and this is on a 15. And so did the 50 moving average. The 50 moving average went from the top to the bottom, right? And as long as she's not breaking that 50, she's still a sell. Now, in some instances, she may come up and she on a higher time frame, she may come up to the 200, but she ain't gonna break it. That's a hard pullback on GG. We have pullbacks on a 5 minute, 15 minute, hour. Like I just watch them. I like to look at the candles and understand like when you study your pair, your 1 to 3 pairs that you guys are going to get in tune with and start learning and loving and getting to know them, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like if you traded for Asian, I mean, if you traded for, yeah, right. If you traded for Asian, she might be in a consolidation. And then for New York, she just gone crazy. Certain pairs move at certain times. If y'all don't know which pairs, hold on. If you don't know uh Asian pairs, Uh, I have it in my I have it, guys. I just want to show y'all. Y'all could Google anything. It'll show you the pairs that move the most. See, best currency pairs to trade at what time or session. I have what you call it, but it's in here, so I just want to show you guys something. All right. So New York pairs: USD, CAD, Gold, Asia JPY, Aussie, New Zealand pair, London GBP, Euro, Chef. Whatever pair that you in, make sure that you know what time frame it moves the most. Make sure you know when it moves the most. Get up an hour early. Let the manipulation do what it do. Mark up your chart, sit on your hands and watch and see what happens. When it breaks that 50 retest, get in there like swimwear. You can look at it on a 15-minute. If you know the overall trend is a sell, wait for it to go in on a 15-minute. Well, let's get back to the trade. All right, here we go. Wait for it to break and retest. All of this was a no trade zone. Look at that. That was just a hot mess. Um, Look. See how she was up? And this is on a 30 minutes. See how she rolled the 50 moving average? And then she dropped. And then the 50 moving average did what? It crossed underneath.
Yeah, I see
On the
that.
15-minute, she came back and retested. She don't got to retest no more. She don't have to retest no more. She can drop them panties in your face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any questions? Y'all like my session? Concerns?
It's
Lost in the
great.
sauce?
Thank you. It's great.
Can I do NZDUSD? You must have been one of those late people. iPhone, unmute yourself. iPhone. Yeah, he was one of those late ones. All right, guys. Um, Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon. What time did you get to my call?
I've been in here, but I've been busy with my daughter, so I'm catching it as I go.
Okay, no worries, no worries. You must this must be your first time on my call and on my
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to be on time. I have a son too. I have a special needs son.
Okay.
Get in the practice of being able to have time for you to study. I need you to be on these calls. I need you to be inactive because if you got my you would have known that we had two pairs. Next week we can do in you. Okay, if you want to do a one-on-one with me, inbox me and we'll get on a one-on-one session. But we've been on
Okay.
for an hour and a half. This is gonna be recorded. It's gonna be on my YouTube channel, guys. So if y'all need to put it in the chat, it's my government name, Ashonda Scott. I put all of my recordings there for you guys because there's so many people now that I help. I just want to make sure that the resources are there for anybody that misses anything. And it's been recorded for over a year. So you guys have a lot of stuff for y'all to be able to go through and then get in my inbox and ask me questions, okay? So, any more questions, any more concerns? If you go to YouTube, that is in the chat. If you guys like the session tonight, drop a 111 in the chat, unmute yourself, just tell me you like what, you caught on to something. It was worth my time. It was worth y'all time. Y'all got something out of it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was just confused as to how to navigate my morning when I want to wake up. Like, what do I look at? What do I do first? So you help clear up a lot, especially in the beginning with checking that Forex factory. I didn't even know that.
Well, that's good to know. I didn't know it at one time either. I was going and blowing accounts. Boom.
You said the yellow folder is it's okay to trade, right?
Yellow folder is okay. Our orange and our red folders, stay away from them.
Okay.
But if you want to, you can go and read up on it. And if you just want to feel fruity, go play in your demo. Don't do it live.
Right.
And then you can see how fast you can get whacked over the head. Or if you got it right, you made a little money.
Yeah.
You can't take it out, but at least you made it, right? So if you come up with something, guys, kings and queens, if you guys come up with a strategy that you think you caught on to, beginner's luck is like Chuck. You're just gonna be you know what, okay? You want to do it consistently. When I got like so happy that I was the signal, I had to take a step back, honestly speaking, because I had lost over 5 figures. I've been in the game since 2017, and I'm just becoming a signal in 2020, like consistently. How I knew, I took 100 trades in my demo and I was 90% accurate. So out of 100 trades, I lost 10. I cried. And when you can do it consistently, you want to help others. But until you get it consistently, and even when you do get it consistently, I can get on these charts. Like I have to deal with my son and I have a lot going on with my team and everything. But in the midst of that, I make sure that I'm on these trainers. I love Jim. I love Jeff. I love crypto and indices and stock portfolios and stuff. That's just what I like. Never get so cocky and so arrogant to the point to where you think you got a strategy and you ain't even used it for a whole 6 months and you thinking you can walk away from education that's going to pay you for life. Take what you do know and keep it repetitiously. Do it repetitiously. Get your schedule going on. You don't have to be watching the charts all night. Take the trade, put your stop loss in, go your butt to sleep. Don't over leverage so you can't sleep. I sleep well at night. Oh my God. What about you? We got to do that. You're more than welcome.
Awesome.
And I'm not about to keep y'all all night. Y'all not about to be laughing at me on this thing tonight. It's 8:17. I love you guys. If y'all enjoyed y'all time with me, I love you guys too. I will see y'all next week. If y'all have questions, concerns, reach out to me. Drop y'all charts in the chat. It's time for everybody to get interactive. Don't be afraid. If it feels stupid, good. You're gonna get it real soon. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because that's where you're gonna shine the best. When I thought I was messing up, I didn't know how to mark up a chart. I used to catch a panic attack when they would tell me to mark up a chart. I could watch it all day long. But when I finally marked up a chart, and then for me to send it out into the community, and it was like, girl, you on point. I was like, ooh, I want y'all to feel that too.
That's what I want.
I don't want y'all to be a professional copy and paste. Yeah, that's cool with getting the money. But we want to teach you guys how to be able to eat for the rest of your life on your own, self-sufficiency. And
How long
connect.
did it take you to pick it up?
Girl, please.
Started.
I started in the August or September 2017. Me and my kids lost everything in a house fire, everything 2 days before Christmas 2017. It took me like 6, 7 months before I even got back on track to come back to getting back to this, but I knew I was going to get back to it. After working 3 jobs, catching 2.5 hour bus rides, I hate a bus. I did what I needed to do, and then I got back into it later on, 2018. Got into I Am Academy, chasing the hype with people and all this and that. It wasn't, you ain't teach me how to trade. You trying to teach me how to be a cook. No, left them. It was a long journey, okay? And the end of 2019, I ran into Clyde Fisher. Y'all, some of you guys may know him. I give props where it's due. I don't know about nobody else, but I ain't no hate. I would never shit on nobody that helped me get to where I go. Okay? All right, okay. So Clyde Fisher, he inboxed me and it changed my life. I said yes. And I just wanted the help and I knew he was good. Like, you make money. And I got on his morning sessions in the morning. And I was a good student. I listened, I followed, I played in my demo, you know, and I got consistent. I done been through the time where you done made $1,000, $2,000 and then lost 3,000. How you make 2,000 and then give it back and give them more money? I'm just saying. But I've been through, yeah, I've lost 5 figures in the market. Okay. And now I'm a 5 figure woman. I do good. Okay. But I'm always a student and I do understand when the markets are not susceptible for me to be able to enter them. It's okay. The trend is not your friend. I mean, you got to back on up. We want to grow our accounts, guys, and work together to make sure that nobody feels alone, period. So I love y'all. Anything else? Saving my time.
Thanks for sharing. Have a great night.
You're welcome, my baby. All right, babies. I don't know if this thing is still on. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all soon.
Thank you, Queen.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, love.